There was this guy called Paul, who was always writing letters to people. Sometimes he would write to a friend, and sometimes to a whole church. Sometimes he had so much to say he would write 2 letters. Once he visited a church in Philippi, and when he was imprisoned in Rome, he wrote a letter to them. In it he wrote all sorts of important things, and then he wrote, "I am pulled in 2 directions. I want very much to leave this life and be with Christ, which is a far better thing. But for your sake, it is much more important that I remain alive." Paul. It reminds me of a book by Charles Dickens called A Tale of Two Cities. At the end of the book, the hero says, "It is a far, far better thing I do than I have ever done. It is a far, far better rest that I go to than I have ever known." You see, the hero knew he was going to heaven, and that was the best thing that could happen to him. Paul was in prison, and he knew that the best thing for him would be to go to heaven too, but he also knew that God had given him responsibilities for friends at places like Philippi, and so Paul knew that to help his friends he had to endure isolation, being locked up, unable to leave the house, unable to be with his friends face to face. But Paul persevered. He didn't have a phone, or Facebook, or even Zoom, but he kept in contact with his friends and encouraged them and prayed for them, even in his isolation. He wrote another letter to his friend Timothy saying, "Dear Tim, I pray for you every day. I am sure that Jesus is able to protect the things he has trusted me with until I go to be with him. Be strong, share in the troubles we have, accept them like a true soldier of Jesus Christ." Paul. And isn't that an example we can follow today?